Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here, playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars, and I'm a member of PokerStars Team Pro 9. This is day 33 of Fixed Limit Hold'em Bankroll Challenge. We are sitting at $226 today. Yesterday, or not yesterday, our previous live session was on Monday, so you saw that we actually started with below 200 bucks, and we were kind of had problems with really. We only had like 17 big bets left for this limit that we are just playing here today for 50 cents, $1. But we made a little profit at the end of our previous live stream. I think we had like $9 in profit, plus I actually spent 2,250 FPP points. That's why we only have 22 points left in the VIP store, so we bought a $25 cash bonus. So that's why we are actually over. That's why our bankroll is sitting pretty healthy right now. We'll see how today goes. Of course, if we lose more than 50 bucks here today, we'll have to move down. So that's definitely not something. That's definitely something that we should be thinking about. It's not like something unimaginable. Losing 50 bucks in one day definitely can happen. So we just need to pay attention to it. Still, we won't be. We did like lots of refreshes of our hold manager graph the other day, but today it won't be. We won't need to do it so often. I'm gonna bet here, even though I lose to a lot of. I mean, not a lot of aces, but I do lose to some aces. I won't get called by much worse, but I mean, I hit top ace here, so I have to bet it out. Just for value. Top pair here against Dmirty Smoke. Dmirty, he's Dmitry, or not, he's not Dmirty. I'm gonna bet again. If he raises, we'll have to decide what to do. If he raises, not gonna fold probably with my two pair. He could raise a king here, only a top pair king or something like that. So definitely not really not thrilled about folding there. So this table on the left turned out to be like really good. So and this table on the right, we'll see how it goes. BJ called my bet on the flop, so I'm kind of worried he has an ace here and that he's trying to raise me on the turn or something like that, or maybe just he has like a weak ace and he doesn't want to raise on the flop. So now that I hit my jack here, I'm just gonna go in check call down mode, and yeah, he actually has a 9. He actually has an ace 9. Not sure if he was trying to raise me at the end on a turn with his ace, or was he just thinking that his ace might be a bit too weak for me for him to raise me on the flop, and he would just call me down if I bet 3 times. I mean, as you can see here, I didn't like bet 3 times with my hand, so with a king jack hand. So I guess his thinking was right, and I would bet 3 times with I would bet 3 times with like ace 9 or 8, even ace 8. The problem is that I'm not really sure if I would raise with ace 8 against him on the small blind. I'm not sure how much he opens from. He opens like only 45% from his button, which is not the biggest number. She check raised the flop and now check raised the turn. So I guess I should be folding here. He's representing a really strong hand here. He could have like ace 8, and I have some outs against him, like a king or a 10. I guess I'm gonna call just because, like I said, I have a king and a 10 as an out. I'm gonna call anyway, just to see if he actually does this. He actually does this with an ace jack. That is pretty weird. But he got like way more from this hand that he should, so I guess it was alright for him. Did hold the manager just I can't press any buttons because hold the manager. Nice. Hold the manager froze and everything is frozen for me now, so I guess I'm gonna do this, right? And process. Thank you, hold the manager. And now into Rahul mention again. That was poor. Can I value bet on the river? I think I can. If he checked behind the turn, he doesn't have. He doesn't even have 3. I'm pretty sure he would bet at 3 there or whatever pair he has. So I think I can value bet on the river. I think I should be betting on the turn as well, to be honest. This whole manager just threw me out of my game here. I have to make a note on BJ that he did that with like a ace jack hand. I didn't want to say like a weak hand, but it was definitely a weaker hand than I was thinking about. So I'm not sure. I mean, he check raise. I'm not sure what's the reasoning behind his hand, to be honest. Did he really thought that I have a weaker ace there and I would bet again on the turn, or he just thought that I have nothing and that's why he did this? He was actually trying to like induce bluffs for me. So I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let me enable my graph here back. Okay, my graph is back, so we can just continue with our play. So I'm gonna make a note on BJ here. He check raise stop flop and then dunk check screw turn with just a top a raise, which it was interesting, I must say. But like I said, here he got like the maximum out of my hand, so I can't really say anything about bad about it. So yeah. It's quite warm here already, so I think I should like move a bit down my camera. It seems like I'm sitting really low. I think it's fine. It's really warm here. Spring is already happening here in Slovenia, so I think this is probably the last time I'm wearing my PokerStars hoodie today. I was even thinking of not wearing it today, but I guess it's fine for one more day. I can live through it. So, and the next time I'll just have to use PokerStars patches, even though I have them on here, on the back, on a foot Bertha. I'm gonna find another table here. Just fold his hand. Let's find another table. How about this one? Let's hope Maxim here doesn't quit right when I join the table here. He might. I think some players are avoiding me, but not just me, like some other players also, who they basically know, like by the avatar or something like that. So. Hey Naita, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. You came. Nice. That's promised, right? Let me refresh my graph, even though we're like down $5. Yeah. You don't play many hands here. So far, just one big hand, to be honest. Yeah, I just played like, as you can see, I played like 30 hands so far, so you didn't miss much here. Also my Hold'em manager froze in between, so that was also fun. I'm gonna call here once, and if he checks the turn, I'm gonna bet out, so kinda doing a floaty thing. Betting here again, not sure. Hey Biz! Welcome to the stream, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna call here, obviously, and fold unimproved, and now I have to down bet with my second nuts here. Our high king, I can unnote him from being unknown. He's not unknown anymore for me. F8 style, 3 bets, I have a pair of 4, so Definitely not willing to fold here. Can't really raise. I might just go and call down. I might even fold on the river. Well, I'm not folding now. Well, he did bet 3 times, so that is kind of scary. So I expect him to have a hand here. He's not doing this with like ace queen or whatever. So yep, he actually had top pair king. Christian Urs, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Winners Mafia, guys. So whoever is new here, we are doing a fixed limit hold'em bankroll challenge. So we are playing fixed limit hold'em, not no limit hold'em, as some of you guys might be confused here. We are 33 days in. We started with 20 bucks and started with 5 cents, 10 cents limits, and we are currently sitting at $226, which is enough to play these 50 cents $1 tables. And yeah, we did this in 33 days, so actually pretty good. We're actually doing pretty good. Do I need a new table? Nah. We're doing fine with these 3 tables here. I'm not gonna 3-bet with King 9 and Gavrilyuk here. It's interesting. I can see players here who I'm really familiar with playing on higher stakes, so it's interesting to see them here. I mean, it's not that like that off the line for them playing here, to be honest. We found out that you can actually make quite a lot of money here anyway. Some of the guys are playing these stakes professionally, so yeah. BJ here raises us. We're gonna call on, probably fold the river and improved. Even though I have a pair of 5s, so it's kind of hard to fold a pair of 5s. But when he's doing this, I kind of trust him that he actually has a good hand. We saw him doing some weird stuff with check raises before and stuff like this, so I think I can safely fold here. Even though, yeah, folding pair of 5s in a small blind versus big blind situation is it's kind of tough, Even though I think I made a correct decision here. I love F.A. Salas, I love him. As you can see, I even have him note him as with a red stack, so meaning that he should be really good. So not sure why he moved down to these limits. I think he's not playing like not even 2-4 anymore. I think I'm not even sure that's true. I have such a terrible memory about players here. Poker Hammer, who's Marilla here, I'm pretty sure he's watching right now, was asking me the other day about some player on the live stream, and I had no idea who he is. But then, like half hour later, when I was started playing my regular limits, I noticed him on the table, and I was saying, oh yeah, of course, he was talking about this one. Even though I was playing like with him like every day, I couldn't recall his nickname at that spot. So yeah, I'm terrible with nicknames, but a bit better with seeing the avatars here. For example, MG239 here. We were playing regular limits like a year ago. I can never miss him. I'm never confused about some other player with him because he has a avatar like this. So like what is called like Angry Birds, right? So yeah. Let me refresh my graph. We are doing the same. We actually were in green for a moment there, in a profit. So even though I started a bit late today, I didn't start at 11:30 AM as promised. I'm gonna play until 3 PM as usual, so that means 3 hours. 3 hours more, a bit less than 3 hours, so still enough to play with here today. 5 high. So just watching a few stuff. I posted on Twitter, I did, right? Yep, everything seems fine. So when is the millionaire shootouts? When let me just see. I did say that I'm gonna add whatever I win in the shootouts. I'm gonna add to my bankroll. So the last time we played it, we won like I think $5. We won $4 in one all-in shootouts and $1 in some other one. So I'm definitely gonna do this here again. So let me just see when this all-in shootout is. It's happening on April 18th. So what's that? That's Saturday, right? So I guess we'll know it on my next live stream will be on Friday, but I'm not this time not gonna do it on Saturday. So I guess we'll know on a Monday, next Monday. Shot Omega here bets out. I kind of believe him when he's betting out here. I can't really see myself raising. I could raise and check behind the turn and then fold the rear bet to rear bet, but that seems kind of bad. So I'm just trying to hit here with my million outs here, but I didn't. So next hand. Let's do it the next hand. Should I cap here? I guess I should. F8 Styles, you say you love him. Play like 500 hands together, and these are his stats, like 50 VPIP and 35 preflop raise. So not sure if his stats hasn't converged yet, or is he really playing like this aggressive here at these limits. I'm just gonna call with my pair of tens and check raise the flop. Now I'm not gonna check raise the flop now that I see a board like this. So I'm just gonna call down here, really just hoping that he is betting here. Wow, there's also an ace. Checking back here. Obviously someone all in. There's no need to bet here again. F stars, fish stars. You want to say that FH means fish style? Fish? I don't know. Gravlyuk actually had 9-8, so he was just checking back twice. That's fine. Hey, free roll, welcome to the stream again. The usual gang here. Martina, I guess, from Slovenia. Nice to see another Slovenian here. I'm not sure if I noticed him or her before, so. I woke up 2:40 AM today, went playing 90% fish. Well, that's good to know. I guess I shouldn't be sleeping at that time anymore, so I should start playing. Yeah, we have a problem here now that Sugubo here raises us. I don't think he's doing this with an 8, obviously. It's more likely he has a 5 here. Now that there's another 8, we're actually now we're really in trouble. Even if he somehow has an ace here and he decided to check raise the flop against 2 players, even though I'm pretty sure that's not the case here. Or he just had a bluff with 4-6. That's also possible here. Well, that's nice. Have to be grateful about this hand, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I have enough outs here to call, to be honest. So. 80% fish, so different than right now. Yeah. Even though, I mean, I was thinking, for example, I think I had like, if I had like 6 outs or 5 outs, I might call, but I'm not sure, not sure, I'm pretty sure that a jack wasn't my out here at that spot, so that's why I didn't call on the turn. Dmitry actually had a set of 10s, and he just called when Shard Omega here dong bets out, and that was yeah. His stats converge. I got 2k hands with him, more or less the same. Really? Wow, that's interesting. Not sure why I have him noted with a red. Then maybe he's just playing for fun now. I don't know. Could be. Or he maybe is an ex-poker prodigy. Maybe we will all be playing like him in like 1 year time with 50-30 stats. Who knows? I think I need a new table here, right? Pretty sure I need a new table. Pretty sure. So join the waiting list here. There's one table. Yeah, it's a Maxim. Maxim always. I'm gonna bet here again. Maxim always joins the table. When I all join the table, Maxim plays like a few orbits and then he leaves, and then he leaves the table, and the table break because of that soon. So man, this is basically the same as on higher stakes, really. Gonna call again. Here I can't really fold right away. I think I have some outs here. Not sure if I should be calling here again. I guess I am. Hoping that the queen is also my out here on a 9. That would be pretty good if a queen and a 9 are my outs. If he checks, I'm gonna bet. If he bets, I'm just gonna call and just hope that yep, it actually was fine. The problem is that I was thinking that my 10 was my out here, but it wasn't. A 9 also wasn't. So yeah. Oh, he's probably like Martin R, right? So his R means his surname, I guess. It's not Martina. That for R at the end is not an A, right? I got like 5k, and yes, he's a huge fish. Until there, I got him to cap all streets with deuce 3 offsuit on some middle board where I had a set. Nice. Doing me smokes actually bets here. Are we gonna just put him all in here? I guess not. I'm not gonna bet. I'm just gonna hope here that he actually bets with the hand worse than mine. I could see him checking back with a better hand, so that's fine. Just gonna pull this table here just for a few minutes, just so that we finish a table here. So I think now that you say, guys, I'm just gonna mark him with a yellow tag. I think that's appropriate. I'm gonna bet here again. BJ, we found out that he is pretty tricky to play with, even though his plays were kinda, I'm not gonna say weird, but they were actually pretty good so far. But he called this flop and check raise. I don't know, is he really doing this with an 8? I mean, that king is obviously not good for us. Now we are losing to some kings, but I think I can call here with my ace high. He actually had top pair 9. He actually decides to check call and check raise again. He is doing this with quite a weak, I mean, not weak hands, but pretty marginal hands. And for now, he everything is fine for him. I'm paying him out, so but we'll see. This is just for now. For now that we are missing our hands, really. So far he did this 3 times, I think, and he had a hand every time so far. So he's not doing this with bluffs, at least for now. I mean, his aggression factor is pretty low, so I would think that he actually isn't doing this with a bluff. His check raise is only 14%. I know, you know, only 28 scenarios possible, but still 14% is not much anyway. Yeah, we'll have to pay attention to this in the future hands. Our high king is a wreck. Maril is definitely a big fat fish. Make some mistake, you'll do. I'm about to make a mistake joining a poker table. But you're probably not joining here, right? Here probably you're not playing 50 cents $1, right? I have 2 tables here. The hour seems fine, so that's good. I'm gonna fold this to his 3-bet, even though he has a deuce 3 here. I can't really do much, so Can't do much here. So I can refresh my graph now that I won a few hands here. Is that true? I think I also lost a few hands, so we're probably doing about the same. Yeah, about the same. So like I said, I am moving down if I hit 175 here, $175. So that means we have 50 big bets left for this limit. So I think we shouldn't be losing that much, even though it obviously is possible, even if we play like perfect poker here. But we obviously are not playing perfect poker, so even hard chances that we could lose 50 bucks here today. But let's make some positive thoughts here. Let's not think about let's not think bad today. Gonna defend here, even though I don't really like it. Capel here, open raising from under the gun while through the cold calling. I think it's fine. I think they're both not like great players, so I don't really mind playing with a7 suit here. I was obviously hoping that some of them would bet on the flop so I could make a check raise, but unfortunately I haven't. So what my hand? He had ace-jack, so yeah, I guess I couldn't. I can't understand that he didn't bet there. It seems fine. Bog egg, yeah. Sputard. I have him now with a yellow, which probably means like a sputard. Yeah, I guess it would be a other word for a yellow here. If I'm playing in like weak, I think at least I have bronze star now. I couldn't even grind 100 VV last month. So you really haven't played any poker last month? That's pretty it's really serious, man. Here at 5 cents, $1, playing like 3 tables for 3 hours, we get about 180, 170 VP points. So actually pretty good. You can make a gold star here playing this limit like nothing, like 15 sessions until you are a gold star here. So I think you need like 2500 VP points for gold star. I think that's correct, right? Suguba here, we saw him before that he didn't like continue with his weekend, so I'm gonna call here obviously and call again on the turn and see what happens on the river. I think he's not gonna bet worse. I mean, I'm gonna call anyway now, so it doesn't matter. I kinda hope that he bets. Well, not with the ace-jack, but he didn't bet a bet with ace-jack, which is I kinda understand him. I could hit a pair here, like pair of threes or whatever, and wouldn't fold here. No way, so yeah. Looks like you still have hangover from P1 Burger Fest. Yeah, I didn't really like I wrote on the poker strategy forums. I really didn't how do you say? Oh man, words. Come on, guys, help me. I didn't get as much out of it as I was hoping to get. Really, I was hoping that I could try like as many different beers as possible and as many different burgers as possible. But unfortunately, it just didn't happen. I just had like one burger and like 3 beers, and that was basically it. So but yeah, there's gonna be a I think there are gonna be two other festivals in the future. So one in June or July and another one in October. So I think I need to I'm definitely need to oh man, I still can't find the correct word. Well, let's just talk about poker here. I kept the flop with my top pair Jack and wow, 6 deuce. with my top pair jack and not flush draw, and of course I hit my flush on the turn, and then the guy Char Omega just decides to bet with his pair of deuces here, and he donk bets again on the river with nothing here, so that was nice. That was pretty nice pot. Let's see how this pot looks at our graph. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Like straight up. Straight up. I'm not gonna raise with ace-5 suited. I'm still sleepy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I woke up today like 11 AM, so yeah, I'm also a bit sleepy. Not sleepy, but I think I need like a Red Bull just to start. Maybe I'll grab a Red Bull in a few minutes here. Lucas surprising, isn't it? But as I told you many times, I've been so busy. Yep, I understand. Not gonna bet out here. I would check call. He did really hit that queen here. I guess I'm gonna call anyway. Oh wow, okay. He was nice. He was checking back with a set of fives for a full house. That's fine. Stake me for please, and I'll make gold star for you. Yeah. So now the guy that I'm playing here at these stakes, I have quite some hands here for these stakes, and also all sort of information for example, how much we're paying in rake here, how many VPPs we got here, and I have like my own calculator for stuff like this, and I can add the numbers, and I can add these limits here in my calculator, so I can calculate some stuff for the future. So for example, how many hands we need to play here at these stakes to make supernova or stuff like this, how much rake back can we get out of it, so I guess it's gonna be interesting. Running pretty fine now. BJ called me down with pair of deuces, so that was kinda on a loosey side, I guess. Not sure what he was beating there. Only a pure bluff probably. I guess I could have like 10-7, but that's probably it. I'm gonna bet here obviously with my pair of jacks. I don't think he's doing this with a king, right? He's not like slow playing king till the river. I don't think so. I'm gonna call here and raise the turn, I think, even though that 8 is pretty bad for me. Wow, I'm just gonna call down here. Actually, I'm just gonna call down here. Here a6, so yeah, I guess if I would raise, I think he would fold the turn, so I guess I at least got a few more bucks out of it this way. I didn't really expect for him to check raise a 6 there. I mean, I could see it maybe check raising a 9, like with ace 9 or king 9, stuff like this. But raising a 6, that I didn't really expect that, to be honest. That's why I didn't. That's why I just played it like a passive, like I did. Gonna raise with pair of 7s. This table kinda broke. Need another table. Obviously we're gonna play our kings here. Can I whale bet again? Is he calling me with wars? I don't think so. I'm just gonna check back and hope that, I don't know. I think I'm winning here. Or just at least splitting, I guess. He's not folding bad. He's not folding a better hand. He's not calling with wars, I think. So that's why I just made a check back there. Well, that's much stronger here. I actually raised from middle position and he check raised me here on the turn. So yeah, not sure if that's a good turn. I think it is actually. I actually think it's fine turn to call here. Not sure what he's thinking. So so long here. Does he really doesn't have a hand now, or is he just thinks? Is he thinking I'm gonna bet here? Well, I guess I am. So joke's on me, I guess. No. He's pretty got like ace 3 or ace deuce here. That's why I think that like a 10 could be good for me. Yeah, he actually got ace 3, so yeah. Yeah, I check. I obviously raise pre-flop with ace 9 and just check call down with my 9 here. He decided to bluff with king high, so I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine. Yeah, won't be raising here. Bog X seems like not like a really aggressive player, so I kind of trust his raising range from middle position when he opens it up. So I'm just hoping to hit either a king or an 8 here. Obviously is going to be the best for the nuts, but a queen or a jack would, I'm pretty sure, would also do here. Trying to find our table, not going to join this one. The player that that I'm basically gunning for is kind of short, so I'm gonna take this table. I think it's fine. Not the best position, probably the worst position of the tables, but it's fine. So what the hell are you talking about, guys? I was there, but when I saw a crowd, I turned around and went to the pub. Well, yeah, I mean, that's, I don't really want to talk about this in public, but we were there. I got there with the group of friends, I guess, and we just got like one burger and one beer, and then they just want to go to for a coffee, and we just basically stay there for the rest of the day. Even though I didn't really mind the crowd. You could get a beer like in a minute, so that wasn't a problem. The only problem was the burgers. You had to wait for burgers for like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah. Interim Piron, it was high stakes player but quit. Why are we talking about Piranha? What's the reference here? Oh no, just free roll, just randomly posting his blog link. That's fine. Just great to see his stats: 37, 27, 15. Well, you can play a bit looser, I think, in higher stakes, just because of the break. If he was playing a bit lower, I don't think he would be playing with 37 stats. I think so. Yeah. Which table? Actually, gonna change this table. Is that correct? Yeah. This table. This Piranha, probably the best grinder of the Team Hall in recent times. I know he's a beast, but he did retire. He was a beast. I mean, he probably still is, but he's not like decked or something. I've talked with him a few times. He was an awesome guy, really friendly. He made it sound like he's dead. Yeah, that's what I got from he was a beast. He obviously retired like, I don't know, like a year ago or something like that. But after like few months, he got back to the tables once, and I was like, oh, what's he doing here again? He started playing again, but he was, I don't know, I guess he got bored, or he just missed poker for a few minutes, so he came back to the tables for I guess a few hands, and I actually never saw him up to that anymore. So yeah. I guess I'm gonna call down if Kulmar here decides to bet on the turn on river, even though his check back, I don't know, he might even do this with an ace and he could have a quads here. I wouldn't be like totally surprised to see a quads here, or just like, yeah, totally not surprised. He open raised and there were two aces on the board and he checks behind, so to me that screams like I have an ace. I have an ace here. Even though there's a third ace, obviously means like there's a really low possibility of him actually having an ace there. But 8 was just so obvious. But I had to call anyway. You never know. Even though it was so obvious, you never know with these players here. We saw like bluffs with with a deuce on a 4 flush board, and here he the guy bluffed me with a king high when I 3-bet pre-flop. So you see all kind of weird stuff here. So yeah, refreshing my graph. I think that's something that we should definitely need to do here. Yeah, and we are up 29 bucks. Yes, nice, 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 nice. I'm sure Naita that you have you've been reading your his well on 2+2. Is he still in the daily fantasy sports? I know he was really into it. Basically, he just wanted to play professionally those games. So I'm not sure if he is still. He basically said that he's gonna see how good he can do in DFS. So I'm not sure if he's still playing it. Shot Omega, that's the guy, right? Who don't bet that pair of deuces and bluffed with pair of deuces. So I'm gonna raise here just to get those two guys out. I want to play heads up with Shot Omega here. I think I have enough outs here with my ace king suited. Backdoor straight, backdoor flush, and ace and king should be good too. We kind of expect another bet from Shot Omega. Yes, I'm gonna call, of course. I'm hoping that Kulmar kinda just calls here. Just call Kulmar. We're fine. We're friends here. Just friends here. Yes, nice. So we saw a river for cheap, so now we can fold. Pretty sure, like I said, pretty sure Shot Omega doesn't have anything, and Kulmar is gonna beat us here, and that was the case here. So Shot Omega decides to donk bet with ace-4 and then donk bets again on the turn. I'm gonna cap, of course, just because of that here. Not like that I would fold pair of 10s in a spot like this, but just saying. So he's a kind of guy that I should be checking to him when I have a good hand, and even just check raise him or just try to induce a bluff from him. This time, I guess it's a bit different time that he 3-bets pre-flop. He hasn't 3-bet pre-flop in the last 40 hands, so I guess he actually has something here. I'm gonna call anyway, so obviously not trusting him, but nope, he actually has ace-9. Okay, I thought for a second that he actually might have a hand here. Obviously I could see like a set of kings here and would be totally fine, but yeah. Games are good, guys, games are good. Obviously he makes way more money just betting 3 times, obviously, but these are like fun players here who just trying to like trap me or something into the hand. So obviously he makes way more money with this, but you make way more money if you just open raise with aces. But obviously lots of these guys are doing limp raises with their pairs of aces pre-flop. So yeah. Wow, the table was like awesomely good, but now that Shot Omega here quits, Maxim here quits, we only have Kulmar here for now, so playing 3-way should be fine. I joined the pot here, but didn't hit anything, so. I want to go on Sunday, but it wasn't in the mood. There was less people, but I heard that there was a guy who started smashing things and then he saw a girl who I know and started to choke. What the hell? But some guys moved him away and called the police. I'm glad. Well, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure the fest will stay at this location, so. Thank you. I guess good luck with your studies. I'll see you some other day. maybe I should said like have fun with your studies. Contemplating of check raising here. No, I don't know. I think it's bad. I'm just. The problem is that obviously I'm not winning on showdowns here. I actually thought that I had a 7 for now, to be honest here. And now I see I don't, so I kind of misread the hand. So yeah, okay, derpy me. That was a bit derpy. Just a second, guys. I'm not gonna cap here. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. I guess we'll have to call down. Not sure. Oh, Kumar, he called after me, so this might be a painful one. I'm not gonna. Now that he checks, I'm just gonna play it slowly. Kinda think that Kumar here has it. I'm gonna put him all in. He only has $1 left, so if he has an ace here, he has an ace. That's totally fine. He actually has 2 pairs, so totally fine. I was gonna call here. He was gonna bet, and I was call here anyway on the river, so just might as well put him all in on the turn already. I got a set here, but he folded on the flop, so on the turn. So just sending contacts. Just. Yeah, gonna defend against Bogak here. Bogak, he's probably from UK. Yeah, sounds like a UK-ish nickname, to be honest. I'm not gonna play back at him with a flop like this. Donerchen. Well, I have 2 pair now, so I guess I should be check raising here. Even though I'm kind of scared of your 3-bet pre-flop, even though it's cut off against button, but I'm still kind of afraid of 3-bet. But he folds right away, so I guess he's capable of betting twice with your weakish hand, so that's good to know. Refreshing my graph, I guess we are doing about the same. Yeah, actually I'm winning a few bucks more. Up 34 bucks here. So should I be checking what's the next what's the next point of moving up to higher limit? I guess it would be. I guess I would make a shot at 400 bucks to $1 $2. Oh, that seems so low. That actually seems so low for $1 $2. The thing here is, if we are capable of moving down, if we don't mind like losing and just moving down, like maybe even 2 limits, like for example, if I play with 400 bucks, if I move up with 400 bucks and I lose, I don't know, I could lose like 50 big bets there, and I would be down to 300 already. And then if we lost like another 100 big bet,